What it do? Alright.
What's good? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever part of the world that you are in, whatever time zone you are in. Dilly. Cheers to me, cheers to you all the Rumboyz and girls, what it do.
What's up?
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah, really quick. Ty, what you got up in your cup, bro? Show the people. They can't see through mine.
I don't even know. Robbie J hooked it up with some smoothie slushy type shit.
Yeah, so yeah.
There's rum in it, I'll tell you that.
Yep, Southern Sweet Tea, Cockpit Craft Distillery, Southern Sweet Tea Rum. Remember, if you are in the state of Colorado,
was that good?
if you are in the state, head to your local liquor store, run to your local liquor store so you can avoid the DUI. And go pick yourself up a bottle. If you're in the city of Denver, you can just, ride a scooter or something.
You can get a DUI on that thing, though.
Yeah, you can. Be my wife.
Just be careful about it. Look at your bottle.
Just about to just snitch on myself on air.
How about that? Yeah, I just thought that. What's up, though?
Wrote it to the bar at that, from one bar to another bar.
That's how it should be.
So let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Yep, I can fit a little bit more in. Got a lot to talk about on today's show. First one is shout out the Talk Sports Media, Talkcast Network, TTSM, Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network, the official fantasy sports talk show of TTSM.
Sir.
Thrive Fantasy app. Make sure you guys hit up that Thrive Fantasy app on both Android and iOS. Why not win yourself some money? If you already know sports, you're already watching our show and getting sports advice, go win yourself some damn cash.
It's the perfect type of episode for you to figure that shit out, too.
Oh, yeah. TickSplits.com. If you need tickets to any of your favorite sporting events, promo code Rumboyz can get you hooked up there. And then also, you guys are checking us out here on YouTube. You can check us out on Sportscaster as well. You really want to download Sportscaster for the play-by-play scenarios because...
All of it.
Yeah, well, all of it, because there's going to be exclusive stuff that drops there that you don't get here. Another thing, it's sub-0 second latency, so you're getting the play-by-play up to the moment. Each basket the way that it happens.
True statement. No delays. Only sports talk place in the world to do that.
Golden Tiger, what it do? KM, what it do? Kobe Anderson, Nick Howard, Cushman.
What's up, J-Lo?
Brian Hall, YouTube. By the way, the background that I'm using here, Brian Hall made that background.
Yeah, dude, so sick.
BKB, I see you. What it do, BKB?
Yo, tell me try to vote.
So,
hey, shit, call in, bro.
At this time, we're not gonna post the number just yet. Okay.
Got a couple in line. That exclusive, if you guys did not see, check out the Facebook, Twitter, everything like that. You can get exclusive inline access. Some fucking Six Flags type shit.
Oh yeah, if you guys follow us on our social media, there's times where I'll be like, hey, jump in front of that call in line, and you could book a call in. I did want to also let you guys know we have a website up. Thank you, Fanatic Sports channel.
Yes,
got
life, bro.
Got that hooked up for us. If you guys want to check out the website, we don't have the mobile version done yet. Mobile version is coming soon, but we got you taken care of.
Honestly, even if you're just on mobile,
with the desktop,
you can click that thing. I mean, it's just a little bit
if you want
harder to navigate. You still can get to each and everything you want to. So check that shit out.
So there's the link to our website, so on and so forth.
Well, shit, so how do I do that on this one? You gotta either
I
send
sent
that to
it
me
to you. Oh, we need a HDMI cable. Fanatic Sports is actually in the chat.
I don't even know how to pull up my Facebook. I don't even know my password to Facebook to do that shit.
Oh my gosh. I will get the link over there.
Yeah, J-Love, jump on YouTube real quick. We'll get it in a second. We'll make sure we got that ready for you guys.
Fanatic Sports, if you could you drop the website link over in Sportscaster chat as well, buddy?
Yes, there you go. Yeah, that would be great.
So we are going to get into... I see this channel hitting 100K soon. Hey, we look forward to that day, Brian. We're going to get into our very first call-in. Now, before I go in and I reach out to this person, we do have a big announcement. We are opening up a new division. It's not like necessarily like a separate division. It's still Rumboyz, but Rumboyz Northeast is going to be kicking off. And with Rumboyz Northeast, we have the homie representing Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk. Dilly, Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk, Rumboyz Northeast, what it do?
What's good, fellas? What is good?
Not much, man. First off, before we dive in, I know that you have some stories that you need to break from the Boston region. Your first day on the job here on the network. But first, how does it feel? Coming on and being part of the team.
Oh man, I'm pumped. I really am, man. I can't wait to dive into this and get going and be a part of the team and build this thing up and see where it takes us.
Hell yeah. And just to clarify, ladies and gentlemen, he still has his channel.
He's still Butcher's Block.
Butcher's Block. But he's also, he's teamed up with the brand. He's teamed up with the company. So expect some exclusives from Butcher's with
Not
the Rumboyz.
Not that he wasn't already, but it's pretty official. Yeah.
So.
All right, man. You want to run him down, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah, hey, first day on the job, man. Let's see how it goes, man. What do you got to start off from the Northeast region?
Tell me how you're feeling. I know how you're feeling, but tell me.
We're gonna run them down. All four major. Bunch of little bullets here and there. Nothing too long. Real quick.
Do it to it. We're ready.
All right. So we're gonna start with the Boston Celtics. So there's a couple of important points that I pulled out of the Celtics. Recently, obviously their off season has started. They got bounced from the playoffs early, which is for a Celtics fan is extremely disappointing. At least with all the talent that was on that team, I fully expected them to at least make the conference finals and possibly challenge for the finals.
Right.
But anyway, so here we go, guys. Some major news coming out of major bullets coming out of Celtics camp is Aaron Baines and so Aaron Baines is the only name, but multiple unnamed sources along with Aaron Baines have all but confirmed that they did not buy in as a team to Brad Stevens' system this year. Quoted verbally word for word.
Ooh.
Wow.
So
I will say there's some offensive guys out there, and Brad Stevens is primarily defense. So I mean that makes some sense, but wow.
The next one Robbie's gonna like.
Uh-oh.
So Kyrie has been spotted with LeBron multiple times together in LA in a couple of high-end nightclubs.
They've all been spotted with LeBron.
Yeah, but it's just Kyrie.
Both of them together. And he also 2 days ago had dinner with Anthony Davis in Los Angeles.
Ooh. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make sure that we remember, Robbie did tell you last call-in show
Bronny's shipping the team out, bro.
that Kyrie and AD would be the next pieces. What else we got, Butchers? Woo!
Next, the top two Celtics this year, most likely to enter and leave free agency for the Celtics, Daniel Tice and Terry Rozier. Both of them have been testing the waters and communicating with multiple teams to basically check their market value.
Bulls are going to get Rozier.
So the two most likely to leave, Daniel Tice, Terry Rozier, headed out, more than likely.
Terry Rozier's a bigger slap than Tice, for sure.
Now here's the big one. This is confirmed from upper management in the Celtics.
Uh-oh.
In order to get Anthony Davis, these are all the names on the table that the Celtics are willing to trade. In any combination of the three, plus the 14th pick that they have in the draft. All right? So any of these three names plus a pick. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Semi Ojeleye, and Robert Williams. All on the table.
Oh.
No!
Oh, shit!
Jason Tatum looks so good in green and white.
Yo,
no.
Butcher's Block is setting Rumboyz Northeast on fire, and he hasn't even gone into the rest of his sports yet. We're still only on basketball.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Dude, he looks so good in green.
So any combination of those three, plus the 14th pick, is what the Celtics are willing to give up to keep Kyrie and get Anthony Davis here.
Oh my gosh. Not happening.
So the Celtics are willing to give up pretty much the farm, man.
Oh my gosh.
That sucks.
This is good
to keep Kyrie and get Davis here.
Well, I'm glad I didn't buy a Tatum jersey yet. Fuck.
This is gonna be such a sick off season. Such a sick off season. What else we got, Butchers?
I don't want him to leave,
dude. Next from my team, the Bruins. They played
Congratulations.
Stanley Cup final game number 1. Bruins win 4-2. 4-2 in convincing fashion after the first period of play.
4 straight goals, my friend.
The goals scored by the Bruins. Corrali, Clifton, Marchand, and McAvoy. The goals scored by the Blues, Shen and Tarasenko. Major notes from the game, guys. Tuukka had 20 saves on the night. 18 saves on the night. He let in 2 goals. So he went 18 for 20 on the night, which is a 900 save percentage.
All right. Not bad, I guess. Could be better, but
now the big points from the game. Two big points. The Blues gave everything they had in the first period and a half. Bruins weathered the storm and basically just wore them out with speed. And this is the first time since the Bruins have been in the playoffs that they can say they are the faster team. So that defensive speed is going, I'm pretty sure that, to me at least, that defensive speed for the Bruins is going to lead them to the cup. Because I think they're going to wear out. I think they're going to wear out St. Louis. I don't think St. Louis is going to be able to keep up with them.
I want them to win it just so I want to see you happy, bro. So I like that.
All right, on to the Patriots now.
Ew.
By the way, really quick before we go into the Patriots, shout out to Will Blackman. I appreciate our conversation on Twitter. I hope that you clicked on the Kill Harry interview and you enjoyed it. Thank you, Will Blackman. We had some good banter on Twitter today.
And Will Blackman, we got some Kill Harry news that you're going to like as well, buddy.
Let's go.
So the first big point, right? Every year, Brady tries to pick one rookie to kind of mentor and work with personally. Like, this is like personal stuff. Like so he's invited to Colorado and invited to, the Brady house where where he works with Edelman personally. And the rookie that he picked this year was N'Keal Harry.
No shit. That was a good decision.
The word coming out of Patriots camp, they are already on a ridiculous chemistry level, the two of them.
And we just got done talking to N'Keal, about 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god, Tom's gonna have another fucking weapon. It's gonna be Randy Moss all over again.
The word coming out of Patriots camp right now is the chemistry level between Brady and N'Keal is ridiculous.
Oh yes, I love it. I love it already. Hell yes, Butchers.
Look, there's pictures on Instagram of N'Keal and Edelman at Brady's house, and they're running drills with Tom, the two of them. So not only is he working with Tom, but he's working with Tom's favorite receiver.
Oh, hell
who just got his extension and is clearly there for the long haul.
Oh, hell yes.
Now, the next major points kind of have to do with each other. So, they brought Jamie Collins back this offseason as a nice depth piece at the linebacker position. They already have Juwan Bentley, and they have Kyle Van Noy. They have a bunch of speed coverage linebackers, and I think on a play to kind of appeal Collins and kind of smooth that transition over, because I know at the end of Collins' time here, he was freelancing and looking for a contract and not really listening to Bill.
Yep.
So they brought his best friend and best mentor, Gerard Mayo, back as a linebackers coach.
Nice.
To smooth that
he
transition
was a long-time Patriot.
Collins and Juwan Bentley and Kyle Van Noy on the same page. Watch out, man.
Whew. Whew.
Yeah, Mayo is definitely, he's got the Patriot way in him. He was a Pat for a little while. Like, he knows what's good.
All right, so the next, there's two more for the Pats, real quick.
Yep.
So
Yep.
The biggest hole New England is still looking to fill at this time is the left tackle. They still really do not have any solution for that. There has really been no news about them searching anybody out. I know that they have a lot of confidence in Isaiah Wynn, but the worry with him is that he was an undersized, guard / tackle to start with, but his speed is what saved him. Now, coming off an Achilles injury, is he going to be that same? Is he going to have that same explosiveness and speed? That's a huge question. And when I'll be at Patriots training camp, and so we're going to see how well he comes off the ball.
Yo, I am looking forward to some good photos and good pieces from you behind the walls of training camp.
Yeah, no, training camp's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be interesting. Now the last one, Ben Watson, who we recently signed for the Patriots, just got whacked with HGH.
Yep.
And will be facing a 4-game suspension to start the year.
And we all know how I feel about Peds.
So and they just signed him as a depth piece for tight end. So once again, it's just another piece of adversity that the Pats are going to have to face.
Yep.
I will say,
they're going. So basically, the Pats are going to be searching out tight ends and linemen in the next probably couple weeks. Big time looking.
Do you think, Butchers? I gotta ask. While we're on the subject of it, man.
Butchers, really quick. Ty Boogie has a question.
I got a hot question for you on that exact topic. Do you think that is purely the fact that he is obviously older, retired, and had to come back? Do you think in his mind he is already thinking, I have to take these to be on that level and be on that edge? Or do you think it's just something that he ran into and is in trouble with?
If memory serves me correctly, didn't he get hurt last year?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
I don't think that it was. I think it was he was doing it to recover.
I think he's been taking them for a while.
Yeah, I think he was doing it to recover.
That's my thing. I think he's been taking them to recover and make sure that he's good to go on the field.
Yep, and then he went.
And unfortunately for him, he got whacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was still, and I think there were traces of it that were still remaining in his system, and then that's how he got caught. I don't think that he was even doing it coming into training camp.
Fanatic, thank you.
No, I definitely agree. I definitely agree with you on that one.
Okay.
Now, 2 points out of the Red Sox, and then that is it for your news out of New England.
Hey, run it.
So, Red Sox playing tonight against the Indians. The 2 biggest pieces of info surrounding them are Dustin Pedroia is put back on the DL because of his chronic knee. I believe it's the 60-day. And the word coming out of Red Sox camp is that he's pretty much going to retire at the end of the year because he can't get that chronic knee right. And the team tried to give him a chance and believe in him. But once you have I really don't know in depth what is wrong with his knee, I know it's got to do with the cartilage and the ligaments, and it's basically degenerative knee disease. And once it starts, there's no turning back on it. So I'm pretty sure, probably within the next 2 or 3 months, you're going to see either a retirement message from Pedroia, or at the end of the season, he's going to hang it up, because they're not going to keep him around. They're not going to keep him around with the way it is.
I mean, you run out of cartilage in your knee. I mean, it's not like you're doing anything to get that back. You're kind of in trouble at a point.
Facts.
Put it this way, right? They were shooting him up with cortisone in training camp. Basically,
Damn.
He could not do the next morning after workouts.
You know what? He's been a long time Red Sox man, and he deserves to go out healthier instead of just ruining his life.
Right. Just go out the right way, because I don't want I want to remember him the right, with the right, nothing negative attached to it.
Yes.
So
yes.
just go the right way, man. Now the next part is the young core of the Red Sox. Betts, Bogarts, Devers, and Chavis are playing out of their minds right now. That young core is playing incredibly well together. So that's basically a big positive to see. It took them a while to get going and to get that chemistry, but now they have it, and it's going to be dangerous, man. That young core of the Red Sox is going to be dangerous. They're going to be around for a while.
The Sox are always dangerous, bro.
I got one more.
Right,
if that's the end, wait, I got one more. Not that it's necessarily a hot topic, but this reverts to both the Red Sox and the Cubbies. First of all, rest in peace, our man, Mr. Bill Buckner.
That's very true.
How are you feeling about that? What's kind of the word there? I know, sadly, the only thing ESPN keeps saying is the World Series play, but I mean, 22 seasons in the majors is incredible.
22 seasons in the major leagues, and for the most part of his career, he was an extremely solid ball player. So, and after the Red Sox won the World Series, that kind of how what's the guy's name who interfered with the play and cost the Cubbies that game? Remember that?
No, we don't need to talk about Steve Bartman. Let's leave that alone.
But that's what it's a Steve Bartman type thing. They won the series, and it kind of healed all those old
Shut him
wounds.
up, right.
Mm.
It healed all those old wounds, and they had a moment of silence for him at home at Fenway. They paid their respects the right way. Like, for the most part, the guy was a class act, nice guy, and they gave him the respect he deserved.
Okay, I had to ask out there because I know obviously him playing in Chicago, he didn't lose the World Series for us, so everyone is very appreciative of him and happy of him, and says all good things. So I know that there was a whole lot of iffy stuff going on out there. So.
He passed. Everyone is chill.
ESPN literally put remember him for that. That's fucked up.
The Red Sox from now until the Bruins either win the Cup or for the Stanley Cup Finals, the Sox on their sleeves are wearing the smoked V.
Okay, good to hear.
Nice.
Good to hear.
Well, hey, Butchers, is that all you got from us from the Northeast, brother?
That is all the news coming out of the Northeast at this time, guys.
Love it.
Hey, Rumboyz Northeast is just kicking off. Expect some exclusive segments from Butcher's Block. He's going to be, shipping us some exclusives that we're going to be able to drop. He's a part of the team. He's a part of the family.
Any breaking news, Rumboyz Fantasy Network is going to have it first from New England, straight from the butcher's mouth to the Fantasy Network.
Let's go.
Hell
baby.
yes.
Working together works out well. Let's get it.
Greatly appreciate you, brother. This already shows and proves that we can step up there with the big dogs and we can compete with the big channels out there. Not necessarily on YouTube. We're talking about the big dogs. We know what we're focused on. We know what we want out of our careers. So I like that we're combining forces and showing that we can create a legitimate sports news network. So I appreciate your help, brother.
We're gonna build the empire up, and you know what? Them big channels better look out, man, because they better check their rearview mirror, because we coming up on them.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
go,
brother.
Baby. Let's go.
Dilly, brother. Cheers.
Cheers to you guys. Take it easy, fellas.
Yes, sir. Congrats on your Bruins, my man.
Y'all take it easy. Go Bruins, baby. Fear the bear.
Let's go. We'll be watching.
Alrighty. So now the lines are open. 719-602-3632. Shout out to Alex Sports. Slap yourself. Psh, psh. Entertainment up in the chat. Golden Tiger.
Shout out to our man Fanatic over here in Sportscast.
Nick Howard.
Ben hanging out. What's good?
First caller.
Junior here.
Oh, I know the voice. What's good, Chris?
Oh, yeah, what's good?
Shout to Scotland, Giants, Celtics, and Mets. What's up, Chris?
Well, nothing much. I mean, the Chargers are having their OTAs. They're having their off-season and stuff like that. Testing out the rookies and stuff like that. Getting QB1 ready, getting everybody ready pretty much. And it's kind of chill out here. Padres are doing a little good. My Raptors, they're doing amazing right now. And, yeah, I mean, it's pretty chill out here. There's nothing really happening.
Nice. How do you feel about your Raptors, buddy?
Well, I think we really have to let Steph be Steph in the finals, and the rest we can contain, like Draymond and Iguodala, and maybe Kawhi with Clay can do something. But I think the team's in good spirit right now, and I think we have a fighting chance against the Golden State Warriors.
Okay, I like that. Honestly, I think the Raptors at least win one or two. If not, I mean, this is the first time the Warriors are not home field advantage in the finals. I think that's major. Like, if the Raptors, I'm with you on the Raptors, man. If the Raptors can win at least one, if not both, the first two home games, that puts them in a spot they really haven't been in before. I get they were down 3-1, blah blah blah, but like starting out down 2-0 is rough.
Oh yeah, they were able to fight back and overcome the adversity. Now, one of the things I wanted to actually talk about with this series is that Giannis's actions when the young female reporter. And she asked a damn good question. That wasn't
on her. It wasn't on her.
It was not on her.
It was him sitting there and dealing with as many questions as he did. Each question he got, he was probably like, "Fuck this, dude. Fuck this. Fuck this."
I understand. I understand how you feel in the moment of losing, but you have to admit he will be the face of the NBA later in the future. And he is going to eventually get himself a ring or get into the finals, if not fully securing the ring. But experience is going to pay off. Kawhi had experience. That's why Kawhi could make it through this situation.
Angels coming from behind me.
I knew that you were going to fucking do that.
Only reason I said the Raptors are going to the finals. Only reason I said that, because they have experience.
Exactly. So, I mean, Kawhi had that experience, and at that experience showcased, he can't be upset, and he needs to take the damn pacifier out of his mouth. But congratulations to your Raptors, bro.
Yeah, I've always been a fan for, I've been a fan for 13 out of 4 years. And I mean, I'm happy to see him in the final because it's the first time in 24 years since starting to even getting the finals. And it's amazing how we got to the second round. But yeah, I'm gonna end this call now, okay? I gotta go. I gotta go real quick, please. I'm gonna start a football practice right now, so.
Hey, we
do your thing,
your
Chris.
Hot take, man. Tell your football friends about us.
Yep, and make sure you like us on Facebook, brother.
Yeah, they're all Eagle fans, so I don't know about it.
Play them that last video I just did. Play them that last video I just did.
Trust me, bro. We're all talking about whatever. They want to call in, talk about Carson Wentz. We'll do it. It's whatever. We love them all. Just tell them what's up.
But I'm gonna holler at you, Chris. Make sure you show them that last video I just did about Carson Wentz.
Yeah, definitely. I'll share it around the team.
Hell yeah,
we
buddy.
Appreciate you, man.
Peace out, bro.
All right, hell yeah. Wait, you don't. No, that can't be the first video they see. Carson Wentz MVP. Hell no. They're all gonna be like, "Fuck this kid. I don't want to be there." Like, oh my god.
Young and Nelly up in here. What is good? Treat, what to do, Arthur? I see you. Salute to you, Arthur.
What's good, guys?
And Nick, we just started. We just got it popping, buddy. So yes, I am gonna reach out to you because I know that we talked about you representing Cleveland.
Hello.
What is good, caller? Who is this?
It's good. I was kind of nervous to call,
Oh, okay. I mean, it happens.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You got.
Oh, it's Golden Tiger. Hey, Golden Tiger.
What's good? What you want to talk about? You got anything to talk about? We'll open it up.
No, not really. I'm just, I don't,
Just happy to be on the show?
no, not really. Yeah.
Hey, well, welcome to the show, Golden Tiger. We appreciate your support. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media and you like us on Facebook and you spike the like in YouTube, all right?
I already followed you on Twitter.
Awesome.
There you
Hey,
go.
greatly appreciate it.
Okay. And I subbed to you on YouTube.
Yup,
All
yup,
right,
we know.
there you
Yeah,
go.
greatly
We
appreciate it,
your
buddy.
support. We appreciate your support.
Alrighty, well, hey, we're going to get some sports takes flowing in here, okay?
Okay.
All right, keep watching
All
the
right,
show.
We'll see you in the chat.
Yup, everybody sub up Golden Tiger. Appreciate it.
Key in the building.
Key in the building over here on Sportscaster, ladies and gentlemen. Website is up. You guys can also check out some of the
What's up?
slap yourself. We see you over here on Sportscaster. You guys can check out some of the articles that are dropping. I know Fanatic Sports has already gotten some popping over there. We're getting Jordan Love's draft grades uploaded over there. We're making it to where you guys can actually just go in and post your own articles yourselves. And then, I would just review them and then boom, they be approved. We are hooking it the hell up for y'all. Like we're really hooking it up, becoming a legit sports network.
Just continuing to grow after our
Yep.
whole LA trip.
Oh,
Golden
yeah.
Tiger, we appreciate you again for calling in. That was awesome. Call in anytime. You got a hot thing to talk about in sports? We're more than about it too. Oh, JD, yes sir. What's up? Numbers on the screen, peeps. Let's see it.
Yep.
Somebody give me a hot take. There's a lot of stuff going on. Nobody want to talk about the finals? I want to talk about the finals. Stanley Cup's going on. I mean, we'll talk NFL all day. Is there any action in tennis? I don't know anything about
That's
tennis.
so
That was a
weird,
joke.
man.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about tennis.
You lost me there, buddy.
I don't know anything about tennis.
Texas
Roger
Savage.
Federer still the guy?
Oh my gosh.
Tiger Woods, what's up?
Next caller, who this? Oh, hold up, just give me 1 second. Who's this?
JD.
Hey JD, what is good,
buddy.
brother?
What up? How's it going, everybody?
Hey, we're
Man,
chilling,
it is
man.
it is
day.
good.
Butcher Box dropping that crazy Kyrie and LeBron and dude, if that's true, man, that's some I call this stuff. But
Yep.
beyond that, what do you guys think about that? You think that could actually happen? I know Robbie's a Lakers fan.
So I'm happy about it. And aside from being a Lakers fan and being happy about it, just as an analyst, I'm happy about it because, goddamn, can I look at all of you in your faces when this closes? I can look at all y'all and say, "I told you so."
Key yes.
Right? Oh my dude, that would be crazy. I'd be mind blown if that actually did happen. Because I don't know, I think that's the best Kyrie you're gonna get. And not to say that that's bad. I mean, shit, he played not amazing in Game 7 and all the other games. But my whole thing is man, that would be such a great thing to watch at the end of his career. Maybe LeBron actually competing in the playoffs again, possibly.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I wanted to talk some finals, dude. Who you guys got for this? I want to hear both your takes.
Well, I'm taking Golden State. And before you give your take,
6 or 7.
before you take your take, keep that same fucking energy that you had during the Eastern Conference Finals. So before you say what you gotta say, keep that same energy.
I'm ready. I told you I've been waiting to talk about this all day. I've been waiting for somebody to call in. My man JD had to call in.
Golden State in 5.
Sadly, man, I do also have Golden State, but I'm pushing for the Raptors, man.
Keep that same energy.
I am pushing for the fucking Raptors. I said at the beginning, before anybody played a single game in the playoffs, I said Golden State beats Toronto in 6. But goddamn if I am not wanting Toronto to win every single game that happens. I want Toronto to just do it. Kawhi to be the legend of Canada. I don't even know,
Fuck
man. Like,
that.
let's get the Warriors out of here. Let's break them apart.
Brian, I'm going to answer your question in the chat.
Let's
Don't worry.
see a whole lot of stuff going on in the NBA. But I technically, if you watch previous episodes like I know you have, I did sadly, against my will at the current moment, pick the Warriors in 6.
Hey, I have to fucking win one. Like,
He had, like, Kawhi at first had Warriors up 20 points in game 1, and then Kawhi goes down in 2017. And now, the next time they face each other in the playoffs is, like, right in the finals. Like, because that was the only team where it was like, was that actually the team that could actually beat them? Was Kawhi the guy that could take them down? LeBron can't do it. So, there's a lot of questions in this one. But yeah, I like that. It's pretty crazy. I can't say I had the Raptors going so far. I actually thought they were going to get knocked out early 76ers, to be honest with you.
right, because history wasn't on their side. Yeah, history wasn't on their side. But luckily, Kawhi's experience pulled them over to overcome history. I just can't wait to see the look on Drake's face when they lose and they get swept.
There is no Zaza, though, I will say. He has been the big problem. There's no Zaza. He's the one who's not snapped, but twisted Kawhi's ankle on that dirty, quote-unquote, play. He is not on the team anymore. I think it's going to be a fair, good game. I think Kawhi puts up like 37 points a game in the finals.
Hey, slap yourself. The Smack My Ass Bobby's is not a troll account, but like one of the funny accounts. It's all good. Smack My Ass Bobby is hilarious. It's treat. But
I would like to see the Raptors get this done, though.
man, it ain't happening. What else you got, brother? What else you got?
Man, I think, I'll just say one more thing about the finals real quick.
Yes.
I think Steph needs to win the finals MVP. I think he needs to just blow it up and just stop all this questioning. I hear this narrative all the time, like, oh, he was not good in the finals, or the Western Conference Finals, rather, for like all these years, he got carried by a team. It's like, dude, he just needs to do what he's been doing the last, like, 5 games and just tear people up. But I hope to see what Ty Boogie's saying. I hope to see Kawhi just gives him a 7-game series. But anyway, hell yeah, great talking to you guys. I appreciate you.
Hey, no worries. Really quick, being that you're on the line, let the people know, you have published the first set of articles. And I know that and I know that you are getting the rest of the writers all set up. I know we got to get Nick Howard set up,
J-Lo,
Jordan Love set up, and then BZB. BZB already reached out to you on Twitter, so you're saying, tell us what's next.
Rumboyz HQ will update the site name soon. Don't worry about that. But it's going to be Rumboyz site. It's all Rumboyz everything. We got all the sportscaster videos. We got our videos. We got a bunch of articles we're posting. And you guys all need to check it out. Go to Rumboyz, rumboyzblog.wixsite.com/RumboyzHQ. Check it out, guys.
Yes, sir. Again, I saw that thing. I've seen some of the rough drafts Robbie's been showing me, but man, I saw that thing official today. I am more than impressed, dude. That's like exactly what we were looking for. That is awesome.
Oh, that's just step
awesome.
One, brother. That's just step one. We're going all the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes. Yes. I already love it. I'll tell you that. I already love it. It's already fantastic. So we more than appreciate you for that.
Move over, Bleacher Report.
Yeah, I'm ready, bro. I'm all ready to build this up. Let's have fun, bro. Let's have fun.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's go.
Hey, we appreciate you. Fanatic Sports, not only one of our writers, but also our web designer, playing a major role. We'll talk about making a Rumboyz Midwest. And I just got your DM. I'll answer back to you after the show.
Hey, my man, you trying to go to a Cubs game this weekend? You trying to go to a Cubs game this weekend?
What's that? I watch the Cubs game?
You want to go to a Cubs game this weekend?
What's that? You want to do it?
Yeah, you want to go.
I'd have to get some internet, but yeah, probably. I mean, I have to go to a place with internet, which I probably could set that up if I planned it. On which day?
Well, the Cubs play
I'll
the
text you about it.
Cubs play the Cardinals. I'll
give you his number.
Get your number through this. I'm heading back to Chicago for the weekend. I'm trying to make sure I get some live content while I'm there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, all right, dude. All right, we'll talk about it. All right.
All right, hell yeah, sounds good, man.
Hell yeah.
Peace out. Talk to you guys later.
All right, appreciate your calling.
Alrighty, so before I take the next caller, hold off on the next call really quick. I want to take one of these questions here in the chat. from the person that actually made our background, and it's Brian Hall. Brian Hall says, any thoughts on any thoughts on Khabib's teammates getting their time reduced so that they can fight in Abu Dhabi? No, they should have held up to the punishment, but I mean at the same time, I mean time reduction, it's his team. I'd rather my team be there. Irregardless of what I'm going through, I want my team to be there. So it is what it is. I mean, did they fuck up? Yeah, they fucked up. Should they probably have their time reduced? Probably not. But it is what it is.
Yeah, they're dealing with a lot of shit. I feel like they should be done with that for the sake of MMA already.
Yeah, for the sake of the sport, they should just be done with it and let it be. It is what it is. What's good, Carla? Who's this?
You're so Jamaican.
That's D-Rich, man. What up?
What up, D-Rich? What you got for us, brother?
What up? Hey, bro. I seen some video that you posted earlier, and you was like kind of like, it sounded like you was kind of like not believing in my boy Carson Wentz or something, man.
Oh, hell no.
Good calling. Good calling. Good calling. Let's go.
Hold on.
I'm with him.
I want this smoke.
Yo, hold up. I was like, hold up. The last time my man Carson was on the field healthy, he was league MVP, bro. He coming back healthy again. Why wouldn't he be the league MVP? That's what we know him as, man. What are you talking about? Carson Wentz is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Listen.
And earlier it sounded like you were throwing a little shade at one of the best.
One of the best? One of the best? You need to stay on the field for 16 straight games. One of the best? We gonna just act like Patrick Mahomes? We're just gonna act like Patrick Mahomes? They do what he did last year? We're just gonna ignore Patrick Mahomes?
No, we're not gonna know. Patrick Mahomes nice. Patrick Mahomes is super nice.
And that's your league MVP.
What I'm saying is that Carson put in a body of work. Before Carson got hurt, you tell me who was really better than Carson Wentz, man?
Nobody.
He was the best quarterback in our division.
You
He was damn near the
can't.
best quarterback in the NFC. I mean, I'm
No.
saying damn near because you got Drew Brees, you got the heads, Aaron Rodgers, and other people like that in the world. But he was like a 23-year-old league MVP, man. He was on the way to being MVP before he got hurt here in Los Angeles.
He was guaranteeing it.
I don't see where the hate for Carson Wentz
Brother,
comes in at.
it's not hate for Carson Wentz. It's hate for what Louis Riddick stated, okay? First off, you stated on air, and then you say it via Twitter. It's not that Carson Wentz can't be league MVP, but before we have the conversation of him being league MVP, the man got to stay on field healthy, consistently. If he can do it consistently,
Look, it's a major injury. Nobody can doubt that. It's one of the most major injuries in sports. But
It's major.
the dude's arm is okay.
but his kneecaps are made of fucking glass.
Can you hit the kneecap anymore these days? No! You can't hit there
Bro.
anymore.
Bro, that's the thing. He's not even freaking getting hit there. He's just taking one step, and then his legs are blown out.
I agree, it's a major injury, but dude, like his arm is fine. He has better. I'm sorry to say, but he has better weapons than
But his
than
MVP
Patrick
caliber,
Mahomes has this year.
his
He's got better
MVP
weapons.
caliber is not based off of his weapons. His MVP caliber is based off of him staying on the field consistently. And if he can't stay on the field consistently, then there's no need for us to make a bold prediction
Could an MVP
this early.
win without people around him?
No, he can't. He
No.
got.
You can't be a running back and win without a line. Ezekiel Elliott would be garbage without the Cowboys line. Not garbage, but he would not be
shit.
Ezekiel Elliott.
No. You're right. He would be garbage without that Cowboys line. He would be mediocre. He would be DeMarco Murray, who came to the Philadelphia Eagles, my team, and folded up shop, bro. That's because he wasn't running behind that Cowboy offensive line anymore. Carson Wentz got pieces now. One of the best offenses that he's played with. Way better than the offense that was going to make him league MVP a couple years ago. Way better than the offense that we won a Super Bowl with. We now have a featured running back. We now have a deep threat. We have a better line. Carson basically took a year off last year to rehab the knee, to rehab the back.
He's had
the whole offseason.
He's had 2 seasons back to back with time off.
Let me find this video of him moving without
He's-
The league MVP, bro.
He has found time off in the last 2 seasons. He is, like Nick Howard just said in the chat, he is at risk for non-contact soft tissue injury. This is like if he gets one more injury, His football career is done. It's the Sam Bradford story written all over.
Oh no! Don't say Sam Bradford. Please don't jinx my boy like that.
It is the exact same story. I'm sorry, but it is. Like for Louis Riddick to go on air and to go on Twitter and to sit there and say that, listen, if Carson Wentz ain't healthy all year long, he ain't even going to be the damn MVP of fantasy football. Okay? He's got to stay healthy. If he can stay healthy for 16 games and he can show me something by at least week 13, then I'll be like, okay, maybe. But who knows? Like, the kid just can't stay healthy.
I'm with him not winning MVP, but the dude ends up being a top 5 in the MVP voting. 3, 4, he will be a top 5 in the MVP voting.
Here's my question to you as an Eagles fan. Here's my question to you as an Eagles fan. Nick Foles ain't there no more. What happens like I said in the previous video, if after that first 4 weeks, one of them knees go out, one of them ankles go out, again, now what? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's why I'm just upset that Louis Riddick went and said that.
I mean, yes, then they're in trouble. But again, like, now think about what the main focus is of that offense. Protect Carson.
Exactly.
Like, it didn't have to be because they knew they had Nick Foles. They were like, I mean, if Carson gets hurt, like, we got the best backup in the league.
To me, that's
it's
a
now protect Carson.
Everybody's focus, all 10 players' focus on the field is going to be protect Carson. Doug Peterson's job now as a head coach, it just became, hey, man, protect Wentz. That's all I need you to do. Keep Wentz on the field. If Wentz shows up on Sunday night, you'll get paid. That's all his job is. It's everybody's job. Wentz won't get touched at practice. Wentz will probably barely get touched in a game. Let's see, I can guarantee you at the end of the year, he's tied for like the fewest sack quarterback in the league. Wentz won't even be touched in the game this year. Wentz is going to be standing there, Tom Brady-esque, and not even be touched. Matter of fact, Wentz is so like popular. Wentz is so going around the league. I think that the refs are going to protect Carson Wentz this year because they know he's better for the league. They know he's one of the up and comers. You know what I mean?
He has one of the best offenses around him, dude. He can get the ball out in 10 seconds and even if he starts to play more of a conservative type of game and gets the ball out quicker because he's doesn't want to get hit, doesn't like to get hit, or because that changes the game plan.
I think the injuries shake him. I think the injuries shake his confidence.
No.
Carson's also, for some odd reason, he thinks he's a scrambler. And he has to get it in his head that, you're not a scrambler, man. You're a traditional drop-back pocket passer. So that's what we're going to need him to do. Maybe make some plays like how Ben Roethlisberger. But Carson likes to run down the field. And every time I seen him run down the field, I used to, just hate it. Like, stop, slide. And he never slid. He always got hit, and it caught up to him.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that he learned. He learned from that, you know what I mean? Not like RG3 type of situation or any other quarterback who didn't learn. I think that he actually did. And Carson actually has the potential, has the tools to be a great quarterback, man, so I think he will be.
Hey, really quick. Hey, Butchers Block and Patriots Talk. Appreciate the $5 super chat, brother. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. You didn't have to do it, but you did it. Thank you so much.
Stop sending money, send jerky.
Nah, man.
Hey, one more thing before I get out of here, man. What's up with this, what you guys got on this, the finals?
So with the finals, I'm taking Golden State. I don't even want to give Toronto the one game, but I'll take Golden State in 5.
Am I allowed to switch my pick?
You can't switch your pick. I told you keep that same energy, bro.
Fuck. Warriors in 6.
So look, I don't know who picked anybody yet, but I talked about it today at work, the guys, and I'm convinced that I'm convinced that the Toronto Raptors are the best defensive team in the playoffs. I'm convinced that the Golden State Warriors are going to need Kevin Durant at some point in time to win this series. I think that this series is going to go 7 games, and I think that the Raptors are going to win this in 7 games.
Go ahead, Ty.
Oh, shit. Okay, you let me go first. All right, so first, I think Kevin Durant comes back. It ruins the Warriors. I think he comes back. They're playing free, fluent. No, whoever touches the ball can score. With KD on the floor, they are very ISO, one-sided. Steph, go stand in the corner. Do what you do, even though you're a two-time MVP. Durant still wants the ball. We thought Giannis would eat Kawhi and eat them alive. And you've seen the you've seen the numbers. Like, compared to what he's done to other teams, Giannis did not do shit to Kawhi. And honestly, I like where you're going with the Raptors being a top defense, but the Bucks are the top defense in the playoffs. Bledsoe, ridiculously good. Middleton is solid as a big guard. Giannis is nasty. They were the best defense, and Kawhi beat them, which makes me think he can put numbers up against the defense that is the Warriors.
Okay.
Hold on, just for the record, real quick. If Milwaukee would have got past Toronto, I would have picked Milwaukee to beat the Golden State Warriors. I think that either one of those teams could have beat the Golden State Warriors simply because they play defense and they have length. The only way that you could beat the Golden State Warriors is like to play defense and have length. That's the only way that you could compete with them. Kawhi Leonard is single-handedly going to take out your best offensive weapon. He's Bill Belichick. He's gonna eradicate it. So Steph Curry is going to be gone. So now you got just Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Those two could be guarded. But when Kevin is on the court, that's a problem. He cannot be guarded.
But Kevin takes away Klay and Steph.
I feel the opposite. I feel like they don't need KD and they can get the job done. If they want it, this is the Golden State Warriors. They really wanted to, they could put this whole damn thing away in full. You know, I think they'll take one game off. They'll slack for at least one game. The Raptors will take one. It'll be a close one that they win, probably by about anywhere between 3 to 6 points. And then yeah, I mean, and then I think that Golden State continues, and I think that the 3-point shooting of between the Splash Brothers and then the down low presence of Draymond Green, and also him being able to come back out and hit the occasional three whenever need be, that's gonna eventually bury them. I mean,
again, that down low presence is only a thing without KD.
You don't think that Kawhi, having been there playing against the Golden State Warriors, having the Golden State Warriors down by 20 points in the game one at Oracle, you don't think that knowledge, that experience, that confidence is going to carry over and let him think he believes that, hey man, we could do this if we do this. You got Danny Green there. He got Fred VanVleet. He got Siakam. This is actually a good team we're talking about here. Like, we're just dismissing a very good basketball team.
They have
the
the team.
Golden State Warriors, but Kevin Durant made the Golden State Warriors untouchable. When the Golden State Warriors didn't have Kevin Durant, last time they didn't have Kevin Durant, they lost. When they had him, they didn't.
I'm gonna say it like
they don't
this:
have him now.
because KD is officially out game one, probably game two, I would assume, just so he can come back and be first in Oracle. Raptors will lose at least one at home. Raptors will win one, lose one at home because the Warriors are just going to be on fire. They're going to go to Golden State 1-1. KD's going to come back, and they're going to lose to Kawhi, and it's going to be 2-2, leaving to go back to Toronto, and everybody is going to say this team is worse with Kevin Durant, and KD's going to get pissed as all hell about this and not be happy. But I think the chemistry's off when KD's on the floor. He wants ISOs. That's Durant. Klay, Steph, you're the two best shooters in the history of basketball. Go stand in the corner and let me drive in, dribble a couple times, step back three. Like, that's KD's game. That's not the Warriors' game. It's just not. Like, they're free-flowing. Steph, keep running around the court. Don't ever stop moving. Klay, never stop moving. Draymond, be the ball handler at a point. Like, Draymond doesn't touch the ball unless he's wide open down low if KD's on the floor.
Really quick, before we let you go, D-Rich, I want to point out something that was pointed out here in the chat by Arthur. He says, I hope the Raptors win the finals. As soon as the Raptors win the finals, everything will change into the good. And what I think he's meaning by that is, I think that if that is possible, and that let's talk about what happens if the Raptors do pull it off really quick before we let you go, D-Rich. If they pull it off, brother, this can reshape the NBA, and this could possibly be the blow to Golden State that could dismantle them. What do you think about that?
Kawhi stays, KD leaves, Klay leaves.
I think that the Toronto Raptors have the opportunity right now to establish themselves as a real basketball team, not just one of the 32, as a real basketball team. I think Kawhi Leonard has a chance to establish himself is the best player in basketball. I believe that everybody in that arena, everybody in that locker room knows what chance they have right here in front of them. You're catching the Warriors on their 5th finals appearance. That hunger is not the same as it was the first, second, and third time. That hunger is not even the same because they just got done winning 2 of them. So if they're weak, it's right now. This is the time to beat them. Toronto is going to, regardless, I believe that Golden State is their demise. I don't believe that they want to do what they're doing. I think Kevin is going to leave, and I think Draymond's going to leave. But I think that if Toronto wins this year, basketball will change. LeBron would no longer be the best player in the world. It would be Kawhi. And the talk of the East will remain the Toronto Raptors as long as he stays in.
Very nice. I like it. Very well put. Very well said.
That's all very accurate. That's all very accurate. Yes. In my opinion, that's all very accurate.
Hey, D. Rich, we appreciate your call, brother. Thank you. We always love when you call into the show.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, I love talking to you guys, man. That shit's actually dope as shit. So y'all just keep it up, man. Hopefully we'll watch these finals. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully it's the Raptors that win. But if not, it's all good. My team ain't in there, so it don't really matter to me. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Hey, Thursday night finals coverage starts here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Networks. We'll know that you'll be there, D. Rich. Appreciate it, brother. Peace.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll see you guys then, man.
Hell
Thank you, man.
Later, man.
Next caller.
What to do?
Hello. You're live.
What's good, Rumboyz?
What is good? Who is this? Iverson Vlogs. Oh, we gonna talk some Suns. What you got for us?
No, we're gonna talk about the finals this time.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the finals this time. Okay.
Let's go.
What
Bring
you
it.
got? Can you hear us?
Who you got?
In my opinion, the Raptors stand no chance.
No chance. Not even a little bit.
6 or 5.
Well, I mean that's a chance. You go to 6. That's a chance.
Yeah, 6 is a chance.
But my opinion, you cannot like Kawhi guard Curry.
Okay.
I mean, yes, that you can't let Kawhi guard most people. He'll kill you.
Because Curry will tire him out. Curry will tire Kawhi out. Because let's see. Kawhi needs the basketball in his hands to be a scorer. Curry doesn't need the basketball.
No. Kawhi will steal the ball.
And run around.
I'm sorry. All right, this is where I gotta disagree. Even though I am taking Golden State, Kawhi can literally. This is where he does need the basketball because he's gonna start off and he's gonna pinpoint pressure on you on the defense side of the ball. He's gonna steal the ball from you, either block it from you, get that rebound, and then he's going to take charge. So he does not need the ball in his hand to make plays, per se. He can take advantage of the ball, but I don't think that he needs the ball to make plays because he's one hell of a defensive force, and which contributes in the way that he gets a lot of his points.
But in my opinion, I think the Warriors will win because Kyle Lowry, he will not be able to guard Curry. Curry will have a festival, in my opinion.
So what I see on film, the reason why Golden State will win and they can close this thing out, within 4 to 5. I feel like you giving them 6 is a little bit of a stretch, but hey, it's all good. The reason why I think they can.
I think 5 or 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6, But the reason why I'm gonna say either 4 or 5. Like I said, the teams, the Golden State Warriors 3-point shooting is at such a high clip, which makes it very difficult to keep up with. So when you have guys that can score at that high of a clip, you have to play the close game if you want to beat them. The way that you beat a team like Golden State, because they have so many different ways they can score, is that you need to keep that spread close. And I don't know if Toronto has all the pieces to keep the spread close.
Toronto's beat them twice this season. Just a thought.
Okay, so this is my opinion. Who will win Finals MVP? I'm gonna pick 2 players. 2 players for Golden State. Like, who will it be between them 2 possibly? And for Toronto, for Golden State, Curry or I'm gonna say Draymond Green.
I like that.
Yeah, I think.
And then for Toronto, I see Kawhi, obviously, because he's the best two-way player in the league. And probably, I say Siakam.
Yeah, I was gonna say Siakam would have to step up for them.
If the Raptors win, it's Kawhi. I mean, there's not a question, doubt about it. Siakam's not going to put up 30 something a game. It's going to be Kawhi. I agree that Draymond could do it. Draymond's been in a tear recently, but
I think I like Klay as a dark horse to pull Golden State through. Yeah, I think it's going to be Klay to be the dark horse to pull Golden State through, and the reason why I say this is because no team all NBA. Yeah, he enjoys getting the rings. He's going to enjoy getting this one. But I think he wants to shut the league up. And what better way than to get a Robert Horry moment or a Derek Fisher moment and just pull up from the fucking corner and just hit it right in someone's eye.
No, I agree. I think Curry has a harder people to guard. Fred VanVleet has been on a tear, and if he's against him, VanVleet will give 110% effort. I know Kyle Lowry's not a defensive force, but he's like a nuisance. He's like a Patrick Beverley. Like, he will take the charge that nobody else will take. Like, he will mess with Curry that little bit. I don't think Danny Green can stay with Klay the whole time.
I think Kyle Lowry needs to take the most of this fucking 48 hours that he has left and rest up because he needs to get into playoff mode. I don't like the Kyle Lowry that I've seen in these playoffs. I like the regular season Kyle Lowry. I do not like this Kyle Lowry.
What?
Because he scares me. Because I don't know which one is going to show up.
No, that's Danny Green for me. That's Danny Green for me.
I don't like Danny Green. I've never been a
Kyle Lowry
fan.
was big against the Bucks.
I've never been a fan. I'm sorry.
Kyle Lowry is just bad in game once and bad at the beginning of these playoffs. He has been on fire the rest of these playoffs. VanVleet has been on fire the last 3-4 games. If they stay how they are against Curry, he will be in trouble.
See, Kyle Lowry is 50-50.
DeMarcus is probably going to come back, right? DeMarcus Cousins?
I'm not worried about... Bro, if DeMarcus Cousins comes back, he's probably going to fucking sprain his knee as soon as he comes back.
Marcus Gasol will beat DeMarcus Cousins.
Exactly.
Marcus Gasol is just so much more of a veteran presence and understands the
healthier.
game and understands the role that DeMarcus Cousins is just...
I think Boogie would kill Marcus.
I don't.
No, he's not. Look, the health thing.
A fully healthy DeMarcus Cousins in Sacramento would beat the hell out of Gasol.
Yeah.
Right now, I just don't think so.
I don't even know how much longer because of the injuries that Boogie is gonna be in the league. To be honest, I think that he needs to start looking at some investment opportunities with the injuries he's got.
I actually hope the NBA Finals goes quick because then the NBA offseason is coming even quicker and quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no. I'm with that, but I would rather see a very good finals than watch Golden State just run through somebody again. Like, I'd be so mad. Like, I probably wouldn't even watch the fourth game if it was 3-0. I'd be so ridiculous.
I mean, we'd call it,
but you know.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I think the Bucks were better matched with Golden State because their length, their defense, and Giannis.
So as someone that picked the Bucks, I just wanted to see Giannis go. I don't think that they had, looking back, and especially after I really gotta get this female reporter's name because I can't remember, and I'm sure she deserves some credit for this. You know, especially after that question was asked, I don't think that I think that this experience is going to help the Bucks a lot better, and the way that it happened, and they'll become better for it. I think that Giannis can grow from this. I don't think if he's going to.
They're going to break. The problem is the Bucks won't be the Bucks next year. Middleton's a free agent.
Oh yeah.
Lopez a free agent. Brogdon's a free agent.
You know.
They're not going to be the Bucks. It was now or never. Kawhi is the only problem for the Raptors. The Bucks, yeah.
I think the Bucks need to solve their point guard problem because Bledsoe, he's a good point guard, but he just disappeared against the Raptors.
But you forget, man, like if you're in the all-NBA defensive team, I honestly don't entirely care what kind of offense you throw up. Like as long as you don't brick 0 of 7 in a game, you're cool with me. If you're an all-defensive point guard, that is a necessary thing
Yeah.
in the NBA. There are not a lot of defensive-minded point guards, and he is one of the probably few. So, like, him not being offensively crazy is okay as long as Middleton was splashing, Brogdon comes off the bench splashing. I mean, you know Giannis, like, he's a major factor.
Shit, what else you got for us, Irish Vlogs? I want to. We got winning
What do you guys got winning Thursday night?
Golden State.
Raptors.
I don't think Golden State's gonna let them take the first one, maybe the second one.
I think the Raptors always suck in game 1.
Kyle Lowry always sucks in game 1. Kyle Lowry always sucks in game 1.
Yeah. He always has an infamous.
We have to see Barney versus Warriors.
What?
I don't want to see no Barney the dinosaur in the finals.
Because the Raptors.
It's already there.
Yep, it is what it is. Hey, it could be a story.
What's your thoughts on the Bulls trying to trade for Lonzo Ball?
Fuck Lonzo Ball.
Or is that just for time?
So there is a article on our website about that. You can check it out if you would like. I think it's an okay move on not necessarily on their side because I mean they'd be giving up a pick, but I mean they would be getting a solid a solid guard. I'm okay with it because I'm a Lakers fan and that means that more options for us to trade away and go get shit. So I'm cool.
I'm 50-50, man. I'm 50-50 again as a Bulls fan on the opposite side of this one. Having the 7th pick, I wasn't happy with 7. Anything better, I would have said absolutely not. Do not trade this thing. But that we did drop to 7, so I'm glad from what I've read they will not. They will. You have no idea. You have no idea. Watch our video. It's on Sportscaster. But them being at 7, I am glad from what I've read they will not trade the pick until their pick. So it's not like they're trying to trade him until the draft. So I want them to see who is available if White comes off the board, all the other point guards, and we're stuck with just not... We need a role player. We need a facilitator of the ball, which is why I like Lonzo coming. But if there's a... I mean, Lonzo's young, but if there's a younger, healthier, new face to come into the league, I would rather that. But if Kobe White is drafted 4, 5, or 6... Obviously, Ja's going to be gone. Obviously, the rest of the point guards are very high on this draft. If they're not there, I would not hate taking Lonzo. I just don't want the rest of the ball drama in Chicago.
But hey,
Okay, so I want to do my thing and I'm going to be out, okay?
Okay.
So I want the Suns to either take Garland or Kobe White. And if those don't work, I want to trade the pick, Warren, and a couple more pieces for Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday, okay. Interesting. I feel like Drew Holiday has too much offense on his mind for Devin Booker.
Exactly.
Because in my opinion, that would help. That he might try to help Booker on his defense because Holiday's a pretty good defender, in my opinion. And he can hide Booker's terrible defense because Booker's trash at defense.
Yep. I do. I think he's too much offensive-minded for Devin Booker, though. Like, you should let Devin Booker still be the guy. You guys need a Eric Bledsoe type guy where offense is not his main suit, where you guys just get a nasty defender, like you said. Drew Holiday is a good defender. I'll agree with you, but I think he's too offensive-minded to play with Devin Booker. But I mean, again, like that's not a bad idea. That's where
Conley would be
I'm
a better
at.
facilitator.
That's exactly where I'm at. Like, I want one of those two for the Bulls. If the Suns happen to swipe one and one of the other picks in front of us swipe them, the Cavs swipe them, something like that, then I'm cool with trading for Lonzo. If not, I would like to draft one of those two men you also said.
Cheap.
Alright.
But hell yeah, Iverson Vlogs. Hey, no worries, bro. Hey, we appreciate your call as always, man. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day, brother. Appreciate you for calling into the show. Peace.
Love it.
Alrighty,
Patrick Beverley would look ugly in a Suns jersey.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley would look weird as hell in a Suns jersey. What's good, caller? Who's this?
I'm in the building. You know who it is.
What up, Key in the building, calling from over on Sportscaster.
Snap.
What is good, Key? What you got?
I'm good. How y'all guys doing?
We're good. You know.
Hanging out, what's up?
Hi, Boogie. How you?
Hey, doing real good on this fine day, talking some sports with the fans. What's good, my man?
Girl.
I'm good. Well, at least it's fine where y'all at. It's rainy and thunderstorm and tornado watch where I'm at.
Oh, snap. Ouch.
But no, it's all good. I'm getting ready for these finals. I know I heard y'all predictions. But honestly, who y'all think is gonna stick Stephen Curry? Because Golden State moved so well without the ball, so it's just crazy who's gonna stick Curry.
I'll let you take lead.
I don't think anybody can necessarily cover him. Kyle Lowry's going to be a little slow, but I said earlier I like the nuisance that he is. He is the kind of guy to, when Curry's driving in for a wide open floating layup, Kyle Lowry's the guy to take the charge and get him into foul trouble or get into his head and just that kind of guy. That's why I think Lowry will be a good defender against him. Not great. Steph will take his open shots because he's Steph and he's fantastic without the ball. But I do like if Fred VanVleet has to cover him, the dude right now is just 110%, 120% effort. Like, he will not stop. He will be in the face of Curry if he can be. I think they will be okay. I already said I think Clay will have bigger games than Steph. Steph overall will do better because he's Steph and will put up points, but I think Clay will have some major games in this finals.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm actually going to pick Golden State in 5. I think they'll give them 1, but it's just so hard. Like the Raptors, everybody has to score. Siakam got to score. Gasol has to score. Everybody has to be in double figures for them to pull this game out. Can't be just Kawhi.
I agree.
Yeah, you're gonna need at least three or four guys in the double figures in order to pull this one out. I gotta agree there. As far as who would guard Curry moves around too quickly on the court to where any one of those guys on that roster need to be ready to step up to the challenge and answer the Call of Duty. I mean that's just the best answer for that one.
Right, because he moves so he just moves so the Golden State just moves without the ball. Period. Everybody's constantly moving. Nobody's on one spot. Even and it's just like everybody can score. You got Looney that can pitch in.
Yep.
Lee can come off and pitch in. Draymond can get his numbers. Now, if Boogie comes back, we'll see what he does. But he's questionable. But everybody can score on Golden State. It's going to be tough.
And that is kind of the thing, is the Raptors are very 50-50. I mean, aside from VanVleet, the last 3 games just being ridiculously good, Siakam is very 50-50. We know Lowry is either a 27, 28 point or a 7, 8 point game. Like, he's not really an in-between guy. Danny Green, I've hated him these playoffs, but he is a 50-50 guy. That's the thing, is the Warriors are a 70-30 type team. Like, most of them are going to score, put up buckets, and not miss shots, which is the hard thing and why we're picking the Warriors, sadly.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It'll be a shock if Toronto pulls this out, but I don't think they are. They had a good run.
Yeah, I got them in 6. I got the Warriors in 6. Like I said, I think the Raptors will at least win 1 game at home. They're in Toronto the first 2 games. So I think they win at least 1 of the 2, and then I think once KD comes back and it's very awkward and no chemistry between all those guys, I think Kawhi pulls out another crazy big game winner and or within 5 points, and they win 2. But I'd still have the Warriors winning in 6.
Okay, like I said, I'll give them 1. It'll be shocking if they win more than that.
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody says 7. It just seems like the Warriors are just the team to beat at this point. So,
What else you got for us, Key?
Let's see. You're talking about my QB. But it wasn't you per se. I seen Louis Riddick talk about Carson. Wasn't the MVP type. Before his injury, he was on the verge to being MVP.
he was MVP.
Okay, I'm gonna say this like this. I'm gonna just stop right like here. So picture when I say this. Last year, prior Alex Smith injury, The Washington Redskins were the number 1 team in the NFC East. See how that's the exact same thing? Carson Wentz was on a MVP tear, but his injury. So it's the exact same thing. So we can't sit here and say, because I can sit back and I could be like, oh, well, the Redskins, we smacked the hell out the Eagles. We smacked the hell out the Cowboys. We smacked the hell out the Giants. In reality, we had an injury that cut our season short. Carson Wentz has had injuries that has cut his season short. He can't. We can't put him into MVP talks when we don't have enough to sample from. We literally just have that, a sample.
No, you're right. I agree with you there. It's just, I'm glad we kind of addressed the offensive line a little bit. I wasn't too excited about re-signing Jason Peters. I understand he's a Hall of Famer, but you're getting old, bro. You're getting old.
Oh, yeah.
So, but, I'm excited for football. I'm just like, we just fast forward, skip everything, skip to football. But it should be an interesting season. Hopefully we protect Carson, because if not, we don't have no backup.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're kind of in trouble now.
Exactly. Like I'm not trying to piss off Eagles fans. Like my brother's my brother is an Eagles fan. And as soon as that video was posted, I sent to him, because I recorded that video live on Sportscaster. But then I uploaded it on YouTube simultaneously right after. So I was recording it while I was streaming it. And I sent it to my brother while I was live. And I was like, bro, I'm letting you know. And even my brother, he was like, yeah, Lewis probably should not have said that.
All right, wait. All right, I got to do it. I wasn't even going to mention it. I got to do it. So you just gave us Alex Smith's situation.
Yeah.
What about Deshaun Watson?
So once again,
dude got hurt his first year,
same
exact injury. We were like, this dude is ridiculously good. What the hell? Where did this come from? Comes back last year, balls the hell out.
So we have a big enough sample size, and we saw that he could overcome the adversity of dealing with his injury.
He's got less sample size than Carson.
No, he does not.
They both have been here for 2 years.
And Carson has been injured both years. Both years.
Deshaun took the same injury, dude.
In 1 year. In one season, he came back after that.
I'm just saying it's possible.
We have seen half of a season of Deshaun Watson, and then half of a season, and then a full season of Deshaun Watson. We have not seen a full Carson Wentz season.
And I'm saying that he can have a good season.
But you are right about that.
Yes, and if it is like I said when D Rich called, around if Carson Wentz has been healthy and he's putting up good numbers throughout the at least throughout the first 13 weeks, then maybe I'd sit back and I could be like, okay, here's an MVP guy after sitting and studying on some tape. But if he gets injured week 8 and then I'm sitting back and I'm saving the tape that I recorded today and I'm throwing it back in Louis Riddick's face and I'm like, dog, you cursed him. You cursed him. Because it is what it is. It's way too early for us to be making bold predictions like that. Like if someone were to call up and be like, give me your Super Bowl prediction right now, I'd be like, bro, it's way too early. Like, come on.
Yeah, we can't figure out. We won't know football talk until we see preseason and things like that on paper. One more question. You think Patrick Mahomes get hit with the Madden jinx?
I think that he can. I think that he can. But once again, I mean, when we spoke about earlier, with sample sizes, we've only seen one full season of Mahomes. I get that he did play one game, his rookie year. You have to wonder if he could maybe go into some sort of a slump, but I don't think that he will. I think he found a new weapon in a young man by the name of Cole Hardman, who we got the pleasure of interviewing, that could really help him, create a lot of separation in the slants and the deeper passes downfield. So that I think Patrick Mahomes could repeat his success and push past that Madden curse. He's the Ferrari.
I don't know about a Madden curse, but I don't think he has the season he had last year. I think he throws 40 touchdowns, but he doesn't throw over 50. So maybe not a curse, but I don't think he does as well.
We shall see. I'm excited for the season. Everybody listening and watching, go check out. I'm part of the Spotlight Sports Talk. So go check that out. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah,
Dilly,
absolutely.
thank you.
Anytime.
Appreciate it.
Key
Key in the building. And shout out to Spotlight Sports Talk crew. I've been,
Doing work.
yeah, I've been messaging, during a lot. You guys should hopefully, start seeing some changes. I've been messaging them a lot, giving them, just different, tips, tricks, and hints. Shout out to him. I hope that they, they really get it popping off over there like they really wanted to. Nick Howard up in the building on the lines. What is good, Nick? Hey, yo, Nick.
What's good, fellas?
What
Hey,
up?
Robbie. Hey, yo, Ty. How we doing?
What's up? What's up?
It's another day in the office, buddy. What you got for us, bro?
I got a couple quick takes. I'm going to try and make it quick because my power's been going in and out. I don't want to lose you guys.
No worries.
If you get disconnected, it's all good. You guys don't have to holler at me back. Just want to put out some Browns news. Today, probably about 25 minutes ago, they waived former Raiders center Trayvon Tate. I'm kind of pumped that Cleveland's getting the 2021 draft.
That's ridiculous.
I'm pumped for it, man. Cleveland's gonna love that and gonna make it real fun for the NFL and for all the fans everywhere. Browns are really targeting McCoy. To give him a 1 year kind of prove it deal for $11 million. He wants a little bit more of a time investment. He wants at least 2 years. He's talking to the Ravens too. And I also wanted to see if Robbie, if you heard about this guy that played at a real small state college in Arizona, wasn't a Division I, Division II. I think it was Division III or a community college that had a football team. He played a couple years. He tried to transfer out and go to an FCS school. He didn't get any offers. Last year he went and tried out with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they didn't give him a call back. And he was actually homeless and living outside of a Planet Fitness or whatever that he worked out at, in the back. He literally was homeless, sleeping on a patch of grass. He'd always go to charge his phone to get updates on tryouts around. And he finally got from a friend that he went to school with that the Browns, Alonzo Highsmith, was going to be at some tryout in Florida. And he went there and he lied about saying that he knew Alonzo, and he got into the tryout. The dude ran a 4.38. He had flypaper hands, and he just signed him as a kick returner. It's kind of a good comeback, came from nothing type story. I think he's going to be real good. His name is Damon Giuseppe. Did you ever hear of him?
No, I have not,
Yeah.
but I would love that story. You pretty much just basically covered the story. If you want, brother, I mean, you're part of the writing staff. You could actually, if you want to write a piece about that story and send it over to Fanatic, or actually Fanatic's probably going to reach out to you here within the next day or two and get you all of your credentials. But if you want to write a piece on that, bro, because you pretty much just broke
That's
it down,
sick.
yeah, that'd be
sick.
yeah,
That's a good story.
because that's a story that definitely needs nationwide coverage. And if the big guys over at NBC and CBS, and ESPN, they don't want to do it, we'll gladly cover that story.
Yeah, I think it's a cool story. Just come back from nothing, prove yourself type deal. I respect the dude, and I know a lot of people say, the Browns are going kind of with egotistical or kind of bad character guys. There's a lot of good character guys on that team, dudes that beat cancer, dudes that got hurt, could have been out of the league or, got their scholarships revoked. It's guys like Giuseppe. There's a lot of high character players on that roster too.
Man, but you know how it goes. One bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. I mean, especially with football. In football's already such a physically violent sport, to where, it already has kind of a bad rep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't want a team full of Boy Scouts either.
Exactly.
Never.
Somebody has to get out there and go crack heads. But no, dude, I'm still kind of stuck on what you just explained about the new kick returner. I think that you should cover the story. I know that you were messaging me. I mean, I'm in the middle of the show. I'm gonna message you back, but that'd be a great piece for you to to debut with if you want to. Just saying.
Oh yeah, definitely, I'll do that.
Yeah, bro.
It's wild.
But shit, what else? What else?
I think it's hilarious. He just showed up to that tryout and he said to like Browns officials or whoever was running the camp, like, "Oh, I know Alonzo," and they got his name on the list. He went out there. And after the fact, Alonzo came up to him and like busted his balls, like I don't know you, like the name isn't familiar. And he's like, but after you ran a 4.38 and you showed flat paper hands, I wanted to know you. And I guess they brought him up for a direct tryout with John Dorsey here, and they signed him the same day.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Shit, that's
I'm
amazing.
excited. I'm excited to hear more about this and read about this. Make sure you message me so I know if you're gonna go through with it, man. That would.
Oh yeah, I'm down for it.
Yeah, dude, it's an amazing story.
Another key point that I want to drop too is like Alonzo Highsmith said that he thinks he has a lot of potential, and he showed out on that trial, being homeless and like not really eating all that well. He was amazed that he was 2 years out of football and he still is running 4.38, and he was quoted as saying, "You can't wait to see how that guy like improves with 3 square meals a day, somewhere to stay." Because he's getting a solid contract now and getting in with the strength and conditioning staff, like they feel like the sky's the limit with him.
Nice. Well, hell yeah, man. I
And then if I can drop a little bit of Cavs, what new rumors I've been hearing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Dan Gilbert had a stroke on Sunday.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I think he's all good now, but yeah, he showed like stroke-like symptoms and he got rushed to the hospital. At the number 4 pick, I've been hearing that they're leaning towards Garland, Culver, or White. I heard that they were maybe going to trade out and try to pick up like a solid starter and maybe a bench piece with somebody that was trying to move up and get a younger player. But now I'm hearing that they're linked to those 3 guys, and I think Garland and White are the leaders in the clubhouse. I've been hearing like reports about Culver being the guy, but like some of those like are smoke screens in my opinion. And then we have the 26th too. I've been hearing about us target Dylan Weindler from Belmont, that real good 3-point shooting. Forward. Cam Johnson from your Tar Heels. And Ty McDermott from VA, point guard.
If I were you guys, I'd probably go with Cameron Johnson. Take that higher pick and maybe try and get something solid. You don't want to have like too much youth on a team.
That's the Cavs. You can probably take a lot of youth right now. You could probably take a lot of. I'm fucking pissed if you've been hearing about Garland and White. Like the Bulls are not getting who I want. They're just not gonna get them. They're just not gonna get either.
It's the draft. You don't know what can happen. Like none of us really know what's gonna happen until draft day. We can sit here and predict and like run when we mocks all we want. But I mean, hell, look at the NFL draft. Like I did not have half that first round. Like the first 10 picks, like it was like what the fuck? This went completely opposite to what I wanted.
Yeah.
The NBA is more solid though. Like
I feel that
the NBA, like we know the first 3 picks. Like it's pretty in stone. Like no matter which direction it goes, we know the first 3 to 5 picks.
Memphis is pretty much already saying that Ja's a Grizzly.
That's what I'm saying. So like the NBA is more solid, I guess. Like
shout out to Ja Morant for getting that money. TTSM actually broke that story first.
Damn.
Yeah, he's moved up boards for sure, man. Another rumor I've been hearing about too is that RJ Barrett might slide out of the top 3, and the Cavs might take a look at him if he's there at 5. But or why did I say number 4? We got number 5 pick. Lakers got number 4 pick.
Yeah, we got 4.
But yeah, at 5, if Barrett slides, or they decide to pass on him, or somebody trades up and goes for a need, I've been hearing that we might target him. But I don't know how I feel about that because I think I've said here on this channel before and on Sir Cardinals call in like that. I'm not really like big on that. I mean, I respect his game. He's probably the youngest and most like raw talent with like most potential in the first couple picks in the draft, or out of those like first 4 like really good young talents. I don't really want the like another like kind of Canadian experiment in Cleveland because like Tristan Thompson, Anthony Bennett.
I said Anthony Bennett.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I hate that dude. I shouldn't even name. I should have said his number. But Also, Andrew Wiggins. I don't want to go 4 for 4 on like a Canadian guy that like maybe can be something, but ends up like kind of fizzling out. I'm not even big on Tristan Thompson anymore. Like he's a shell of himself.
Tristan Thompson needs
He
to
fucked that. He fucked that up with his own personal life.
Yeah, Tristan Thompson needs to get his personal life together. And well, any time that an athlete goes and deals with the Kardashian, like I have this belief that the Kardashians got a fucking basketball, and as soon as you touch it, it sucks your talent
Space
out of
Jam
it.
style.
Yeah, Space Jam style.
They got the ball from Space Jam set.
Dude, like once he fixes that, he could probably go back to being an impactful player in the NBA. But like for now, like
I think he's just done caring.
I think he's done giving a fuck. And like I hate Tristan Thompson's hearing Tristan Thompson's name, honestly, just because it's like no one should ever follow after you or be you or want to be you or like you or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, like it kind of makes me mad because he was like that blue collar guy who would bang down in the paint, get offensive boards, and just.
I loved him for a
paint the
while.
man,
Yeah.
And then after that, like I don't know, he kind of started to get a little crazy. Then he got with the Kardashian, and
That's once
Lamar Odom, bro.
He doesn't really care because he knows that he's gonna get money one way or another, so he's just
think
kind of slacking off.
think Khloe Kardashian can go 2 for 0 in terms of
Lamar Odom shit, bro.
yeah, in terms of how many basketball players she can inject drugs in her body and dump them off in a brothel and make it look like it was something that it was like.
I hate them. I hate them.
Yeah.
I can't stand
it.
it.
How Tristan kept it real with her. Like, did you hear about like how he like was cheating and stuff, and she pretty much like got pissed at him, and he said like point blank, like word is around town, he said point blank to her, like, look, I knocked you out. I kind of don't really want to be with you. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be baby daddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out here and I'm gonna continue to fuck all these broads. Like,
Yeah, his exact words. He's like, I'm fuck all these hoes.
Dude's a real one.
That's one of them.
Yeah, no, I did see that. Hey, and I respect the hell out of him for it. But
I'm with you though.
Like, it's just funny though that like one of them women like finally gets told like, look, this is how it is. You don't run me.
No, I'm with you though. I'm the same thing with the Bulls. Like I just want them to take a quality pick and not anything that's potential. Like give me something that I can be happy with, even if it's not a rookie of the year, first year. Like give me something I can enjoy watching. Like Wendell Carter Jr. was not what I wanted last year. Like I would like something legit. So I'm with you on that.
But shit, man. Want to definitely, thank you for calling. I want to try, keep the flow going, because we got about like 20 minutes left on the show, like 20, 30 minutes left on the show. So I want to get a lot of people up in here.
Okay. Hey, and if I could, real quick, just drop one little teaser that I'm gonna maybe do for a piece on the website with the Indians. I don't know. We have a habit of trading like Cy Young runner-up or Cy Young candidate, like really good pitchers. I really think, like, based on the history, getting rid of, like, Cliff Lee, Westbrook, Masterson, who else? CC Sabathia.
Oh, God, you just made me out remember how stupid your front office
Who
is.
was the other one? Millwood. Like, we trade all those, like, really good, like, in the conversation as, like, top 10, top 5 in the league pitchers. I really think that before the trade deadline here soon, we're going to trade Trevor Bauer or Kluber somewhere.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
give me Kluber. What's up?
That'd be hilarious.
What's up?
That'd be hilarious. Yo, I would definitely love to see that piece. I'm excited
Which
for
is
that.
dumb, because I feel like since you guys just, like, lost the World Series to the Cubbies, but it's whatever. I feel like ever since you guys did that, you're almost, like, going to rebuild mode, which you do not need to do yet. You do not need to yet.
Not yet.
1 or 2 pieces away from still going back, and I just don't think they're looking at it like that.
It's a collection of a whole bunch of dysfunction with them because they let so much talent walk out the door. Like Brantley's killing it. I'm so mad that we brought back Santana and we let Jan Gomes walk, even though Jan was like really inconsistent. Dude was a beast in the field. He wasn't like just like a constant walk or like a single or a strikeout like Santana is. Kipnis has been bad for a couple years, and they brought in. I'm also mad too that we didn't retain Donaldson. I would have paid the man no matter what. He's a talent.
He's a Cub killer.
Yandy Gomes, or not Yandy Diaz getting traded away, and now he's knocking out more home runs in this season than he ever did in a Cleveland uniform. It kind of makes me mad because he was one of my personal favorites. But yeah, they just let a lot of talent walk out, and like kind of just through chip in the outfield. He hasn't been hitting for a couple years. I know he's like team captain type guy, but they made like the wrong move, and they're like trying to like half-ass rebuild like built from Penn because you know the division is crap. But,
You know what? If it makes you feel any better, you could be one of the greatest baseball players to touch a diamond in Derek Jeter, and you could have had JT Realmuto, you could have had Yelich and Giancarlo Stanton, and you could have none of them right now. Like, and that's just what's going on. So I wouldn't feel too bad. What up, TJ?
TJ Dilly.
Turner's ass. What's up?
I gotta say though that World Series, man, that was a hell of a World Series. I gotta give your Cubbies props, man.
You're telling me.
I loved that matchup.
I cried.
Those were good teams to go against each other, and you guys pulled some crazy shit coming back from 3-1. And like, I ain't even mad at you guys. I respect it. We both went a drought, and like you guys earned that championship. I think that's one of the best World Series ever played.
Oh, damn right. And again, for our story, and honestly, the last thing, but they said the reason that it happened is that rain delay at the very end of the fucking series. They said Cleveland went into the locker room and was just like, fuck, this sucks. Let's just get back out there. I'm just ready for this. And the Cubbies went in there and we're all like, together in a circle, team shit, like, let's go, guys. We're not out of this shit. We got to get this W. And that was the difference. So, hopefully you guys, I mean, you said you got a team player in there, but hopefully you got somebody that can bring the team together.
Yeah.
Damn right.
You know how it is with small markets. You know, you get a couple years where you're on top and you got a lot of talent, and you know you make a run, and then you kind of like strip it away, get rid of bigger contracts, let vets go, get prospects and build it up again. Like now, I think we're in like that like final year of contention. We're gonna win probably the division because it's crap and get knocked out first or second or probably
fuck the White Sox.
Round.
You know what? All you guys are missing.
They're gonna go all in the rebuild.
All you're missing is Wild Thing.
Boom.
Get that W.
Hey, Nick, we greatly appreciate you calling in, brother.
You want a bottle in the fridge or what?
It's on the counter.
Oh, jeez, warm?
Oh, yeah, man. Always good talking with you guys. My bad I took so much of your time. Sorry, callers.
Oh, no worries.
Love y'all.
No worries. Hey, my bad for business, growing and increasing the way that it was. I should have let you know that we're getting the departments together. But I will be talking to you after the show.
All right, for sure, man. I appreciate it. It's no big deal. I know how it is, man. You're on the grind. You're focused. I know how it is.
Oh yeah, it's been crazy, but I appreciate it, brother. We'll be talking.
All right, for sure. Take care, fellas.
Dilly, brother. Next caller. So really quick, slap yourself. O.J. Simpson had the Kardashian curse the worst. He was out here whacking white girls and tossing them in the hills. TJ, what it do? King Rodney, what it do? King Tony King, what it do? Dilly, guys. Next caller. Make sure you guys continue to spike the like if you have not already. Let me see something. By the way, any writers that have Twitter, let me know so I can get you into the Twitter chat. Oh yeah. That works.
Yeah. Next caller, please.
Next caller. Arthur said, we chilling in the cut.
Oh shit. You censoring yourself now, huh?
Yeah, gotta maintain that player association sponsorship,
Y'all funny. Y'all funny.
I'm probably gonna do Jaden Lucas. What is good? I don't know if y'all talked about this yet, but thoughts on Keiko not going to the NHL Combine?
I mean, combines are combines. I mean, some of the best players in history don't go to combines, whether that be NHL, NFL, NBA, baseball, whatever. Like, a lot of people don't go to the combine. A combine can be a 50-50. Like, either it can make your draft stock go straight up and you look like a boss and more teams are interested, or it screws you over straight up and he's less fast than people thought. He's had enough media and enough tape on him just throughout what he's done that I don't think he needs to go to a combine for teams to love him.
I mean, and also exactly. Also with that, I mean, if I'm a top prospect, and if I don't gotta go and run drills and and demonstrate that I can shoot the puck, I'm not going. That's time and energy that I could save myself, where I could probably go be seeking out doing business deals and snagging up endorsements. So I mean, sometimes guys go to combine, sometimes they don't. Thank God for baseball. Not trying to be negative, but I hate sports during the summertime from a fan's point of view. Thank God for baseball. Shit, summertime is when all the best fights happen, though. So I mean, I'm okay with that part of it. No, the NHL hasn't had their draft lottery yet. I don't think. Have they? They
Hawks
have.
are number 3, baby.
Hawks are. Oh yeah, that's right. You reacted to. Yeah. Never mind. See, he follows hockey. He follows hockey. He's got you covered on baseball, hockey. Cannot wait for the NBA offseason. NBA offseason is going to be absolutely crazy. Tony King, Claudio, what it do? What is good, Claudio? The shit. Next caller. Line is still open.
Where y'all at?
Hey, I am down for a
Well, shit, what's a hot take between us? Shit, what you got? Let's go. What's
I have something that I want to talk about.
Oh, shit.
RJ Hampton has declared that he is going to choose to play in New Zealand / Australia versus electing to go to schools like Memphis, Texas Tech, and Kansas, which were his final schools list. I don't like this. Not from a so I am pretty much I'm not like against education. You should definitely go to school and get your education. But I do agree with you don't have to go to college to be great. So I'm 50-50 on that. But what I do believe is that when you are an athlete, you should go and get an education. And if you are not going to get an education, then you need to make sure that every single business deal that you have lined up and every single piece of money that you're making playing professionally, you're investing it properly, because it takes one injury and one injury alone that can fuck your whole career and derail your whole career. So I feel like you should have an education and at least have that backing. Like Zion could have gone pro. He went to Duke. Now, yeah, he's going pro this year. But if he ever wants to
go into college in the NBA.
No. Well, yeah. You have to. Yeah, now they changed the rules.
Yes.
Or you can go and you can play pro, and then you can try and, I don't like I just feel like unless 100% his path is going to pay off, then you should find a different way to secure your investments. You should have a plan B.
I'm on the opposite. I think you just said unless it pays off, he's taking a chance on himself. He's going to put everything he's got into this fucking thing. He would rather go and learn about basketball and be good at strictly that than another career path. He is saying, I give myself one path. I'm going to make it fucking happen. We're giving ourselves not one path, but a general fucking... and we're going to make it happen.
We have, if the liquor line, falls, we have the podcast. If the podcast falls, we have, you know what I'm saying?
Luka is going to change the way the NBA works. More people are going to see this dude played professional from, 14 or whatever stupid age it was. And the dude is clearly a boss.
Right.
Clearly already up to speed with the NBA. More players are going to do this now.
I'm not disagreeing with that part, but what I do disagree with is from the business sense of, bro, you
can't do business in college.
But I get that. But he has to make sure, like I said, you're not making a whole lot of money playing international ball. You're really not. You're making decent money, but that's decent money that you have to get. You know what I'm saying? You have to make sure that you're investing that shit properly and you're saving it up and you're stowing it away, in case the pros don't work. I like the idea of Okay, I went to school. Okay, I went to college. I declared for the pros, and if something happens to me in the pros, I have an education I can fall back on. How many
Dude,
guys?
if you get to that level, are you going to a school for school? Did Zion go to Duke because Duke has a great education? He went there for Coach K.
He went there. Yeah, he went there for Coach K. But if anything happens to Zion, like let's say anything happens, and he needs to figure out how the fuck he can make a living because of bad investment choices, he can go.
He has Instagram. I'm just kidding. But I agree. I agree that there should be something to fall back on. Yes, I understand what you're saying, but again, I'm just saying from the other side, like people that are a top 100 prospect go to a school for the school.
We interviewed 40 athletes.
You said Kansas. This kid should have went to Kansas.
He should have fucking definitely went to Kansas.
Idiot. He should have went to Kansas. Memphis, Penny, he should have went to Memphis. He had two solid. I'm not saying Texas Tech isn't good.
Texas Tech is a good school.
He should have went there. I get that. But he also, there's a different, we've talked about it multiple times, there's a different flow to a European game.
Yeah.
He is going to learn that. He is going to get that aspect, and that is going to mess with some of the current players in the NBA. It does. A power forward that goes out on the edge and can shoot a three like that fucks people up.
Yeah, it's different. It's different, I mean, but, point being, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. I mean, this is sports that we're talking about. One move could end your whole career. And I would just like it. If the young man would have some type of backing. Well, like what happens? Like fuck, like you blow out your knee. Now you're broken. Now you're back home in the hood. What? You can't turn back towards hood shit. Like you don't want to be that story. You don't want to be that story. The Pee Wee Kirklands, the fucking Dave East, rapper Dave East, who he played on the same team as KD. Could have went. Instead, didn't make the best decisions and so on and so forth. Like we see so many times where there's stories of these great athletes and they fuck up.
I agree. I mean, again, even an injury, he can find something to fall back on. Like he can do that. I mean, I agree that in education was obviously important, but taking a chance and a risk on yourself is not a bad thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. After months of negotiations back and forth, the Broncos reached an agreement with Chris Harris Jr. Okay, his unofficial holdout has now come to a close on a revised contract for 2019 that'll pay him significantly more than $7.8 million in base salary that he was scheduled to make. Harris will receive $12.05 million for his upcoming campaign.
He's worth that.
Yep, he'll get an additional $650,000 for reporting to practice Wednesday as the team begins its final week of OTAs, and another $600,000 when he arrives at training camp in July. So he's going to be getting a lot more money.
$8 million total, give or take a couple extra $100,000.
Let's see, is entering. So Harris, who sought to become the NFL's highest paid corner, is entering the final year of his 5-year, $42.5 million extension that he inked back in 2014. So pretty much he's just gonna get a little bit more money, like we mentioned, about $8 million more, give or take.
He's worth it. He's worth that.
So that now comes to an end for Denver Broncos fans. Breaking news here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network call-in show. We know if it breaks, if it drops, we got to get you taken care of. Let's see. There was this dude that lived in my neighborhood that played for the Denver Broncos in the 80s that was homeless and became a cracker. See, slap yourself. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. I've heard of so many players from back in like the 80s, 70s that they just didn't invest, they didn't make the right decisions. So we are going to leave the lines open for about like the next 5 or so minutes.
Yeah.
See if we can get one more in here.
That's interesting.
What?
I'm still on this college kid.
I mean, he had options. He had so many options.
I mean, I would have went to Kansas, but
Yeah, I think I would. I think I probably would have taken the option to go to Kansas as well. Kansas is not a bad school that you can go and you can play ball at.
That's a very fucking good school.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jimmy Buckets was homeless.
Okay,
Karan.
that's true. Dude lived out of his car for a long time.
Ooh,
In Chi-Town.
damn! I'm trying to remember which Instagram account it was, but it was LeBron, Kyrie, and Jimmy Butler, and there was I can't remember who the fourth free agent was, but it was 4 different free agents. All and like someone like edited them all together like Lakers uniforms. It looked pretty dope. I don't think Jimmy Butler becomes a Laker though. He just doesn't want that smoke. He just doesn't want to deal with the media. He doesn't want to deal with
He
playing
doesn't want to deal with LeBron.
LeBron. Exactly.
Jimmy's a lead your own team kind of guy. Which I appreciate.
We appreciate you.
That's gangster. That's how it should be. More people should be like Jimmy Butler. To be honest with you. Arthur, do it, bro. We've been waiting. What's up?
Arthur, go ahead, man. He said, "Can I call in?"
Line's
Yeah.
open, right? Line's on the screen. What's up?
Mike Corinzimba. He's a YouTuber. Yo, I'd have to check that out. Adam Schefter, I reported it before you tweeted it.
Savage.
Yep, he just reported the Chris Harris news.
Savage.
Yeah, Arthur, if you're gonna call in, man, we waiting.
Sportscaster, when you guys go ahead and give us a call in. If you're in here, numbers on the screen. I'm sure you can see it.
Key in the
Call
building
in, you got
called
it.
in
You
from
got anything?
Sportscaster.
Anything y'all want to talk about? Sports related, please. And thank you.
Oh, let's see who this is. What is good, caller? You are live. That's Arthur.
What's going on, guys?
What?
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
good,
buddy.
Arthur?
Yeah, how y'all doing, fellas?
Oh man, another day in the office.
Hang on, let me turn it up a bit. Hang on a sec.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. How y'all doing?
We're good, brother. We're good. You know, another day in the office.
What's up, man? What's up? Same over here. What about Ty over there?
Hey, you know how I'm doing, bro. We chilling. I had to check see if the Dodgers were playing today before we talked to you.
Yeah, great to see you. Great to see you guys, man. Great to see you guys, man.
Hell yeah, what you got for us, bro? I know that there's been a lot of Lakers drama.
Yeah. I mean, I already know about the finals, but I want to talk like that. Like, I want to ask a question for the Lakers, bro.
What you got?
Do you think the Lakers will do a 3-team trade with the Chicago Bulls? So that way it's much easier for the Lakers to say, okay, Lonzo doesn't want to go to Pelicans, but he would love for them to go to the Bulls because they think it's a good compliment. Players like Larry Markkinen, Don, Levine. Would you actually do a 3-team trade on that?
So I would do the trade for the sake of securing AD, and then that being the temptation of which can draw in a big piece like Kyrie, like Clay, like Kemba. One of those three, of course. I'm going with my take and being right about the Kyrie situation. But I would definitely follow through with the trade. At this point, I saw a piece today about how the NBA is actually kind of almost hurting that the Lakers aren't the crown jewel of the NBA anymore. So I would love to see us go back to becoming the crown jewel. And the only way that's going to happen is by us getting the correct pieces.
Yeah, I think in my opinion they should just do the 3-team trade with the Bulls because it's actually it's not a bad trade. Like it's a good trade. Like they're actually getting good offers. You can how the Pelicans were asking for too much about 2 picks and a future first-round picks, right? So I put it like this, okay? I put it like this. Lakers have the number 4 pick, right? And the Bulls have number 7. Am I right? Number 7.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then number 4 and number 7, and 2 future picks. You know, you send Ingram over there and Kuzma over there. You know, and then one of the Bulls players goes to the Pelicans. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Pelicans would accept that offer, don't they? That's what I'm saying. They should just pull it.
The Pelicans are in a unique enough position to where they're going to accept whatever offer pretty much comes to them at this point. Even if the Pelicans, like the Pelicans, what the Pelicans need to do is get Zion and restart all over with Zion. Because the whole AD debacle and their front office debacle was enough to just drive them away. I mean, no one wants to really be there. So if they want to resecure faith in athletes, if you could just turn us down in the background a little bit. But if they want to secure athletes, then they need to build trust, and they need to build trust with a new set of guys. So I mean, for them, they're gonna probably go get Zion. They'll get the 4th and the 7th pick. You know, maybe you get Darius Garland. And then maybe if not White, maybe you reach and you go get like a different player. It's all a matter of what's gonna fit for them. But I mean, the Pelicans, they're in a position where they're fucked. They're gonna take whatever they can get.
Yeah, I think during the draft day, they're just gonna go war to war. And they're not even rivals, man, and they're going at each other. I don't understand, man.
I mean, it's just that there's deals on the line and business that needs to be done, and they're going to be losing a franchise piece, what they thought was a franchise piece, in AD, and I mean, it's a tough situation for them. It's a tough situation for any team to be in.
If you're going to lose AD, you do have to bring in multiple young pieces, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about this or not. Can I tell you about it?
What's up?
When watching the video right here, right? I just don't like how they're kind of putting Jeannie off now. Now I get it. She made some mistakes, and I'll admit she clearly did that. But I just don't like how the media says that actually the Pelicans, the girl, I don't know what's her name, runs better than Jeannie does. When the Pelicans, like that girl, sat there and said, "You're over a dead body. I would have traded." Like. Do y'all believe that?
So the media so Jeannie Buss is in a position where she's running the Lakers organization. Whether she does good, like if she does good, and she's a female in a sports industry, so we have to remember when she does bad, it's going to be highlighted. And it's going to be severely highlighted, and the narrative is going to be that she can't do the job and she can't get it done. Now when she does good and when something positive happens, her name is going to be nowhere mentioned. Like when we got LeBron, it was all Magic Johnson brought LeBron. Magic Johnson did it. Magic Johnson. You didn't hear about her. I mean, and that's just what comes with the territory of being a female in this industry. It's sad, it's unfortunate, but I mean they have to work a lot harder than the likes of Ty and myself. Than the likes of Stephen A. Than the likes of Louis Riddick. Than the likes of Chris Berman.
She's in a much more important job than us.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and she's in a significant higher role, and she has a hard time earning respect in the industry. So it's just tough, and that's where a lot of that narrative is going to come. I don't think that it's necessarily that they're bashing her. It's just that it's natural for us to do that in sports media.
Yeah, I mean, but I think they're going to pay to the actor saying, we're doing a trade, because you're pretty much going to lose AD for nothing. Like, who the hell would like losing a big player for nothing? You don't get nothing in return.
There are people.
They gotta pull the trigger, man. They gotta stop playing this BS chess game.
There are people that are brought in to be strategists and to think that stuff through that get paid far more than Ty and myself to just sit here and talk sports. So there's people that we can trust, like Ty just mentioned. If you bring in AD, you got to bring in a bunch of young talent to accompany him. If you're going to bring in these guys that have a little bit of mileage on them and these guys that have a little bit of age, Ty Boogie's right. Go get some younger pieces to learn from them and to develop, so that in the future, when it's time for all these guys to retire or get traded elsewhere, we got guys that can take over and that can make it rock for us.
Yeah, true, man. That's true.
But
Yeah, man, that's all I wanted, man. That was my take. You know, it was about the Lakers. I just wanted to get in there and see what your thoughts were, man. That was it, man.
oh hell yeah, it's always a pleasure when I get to talk about one of my own teams.
Yeah.
But
By the way, I have a laptop right next to me, right, Robbie?
yeah, I hear us.
Laptop right next to me, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually watching 2 channels right now, or I should say 3. So I have you on my left side, and then I have Bobby on the right. Right?
There you go.
And then I got my girl over there, Amy over there. Shout out to her. She's streaming that great baseball game. She covered my Dodgers, man.
Nice. Yeah, everybody's out there putting in that work, bro. Hell yeah. Hey man, well I appreciate you for calling in, dog. You know, it's always love. Salute to you, Arthur. And we greatly appreciate it, brother.
Always much love, man. Always a family. Always a family, bro.
Always, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salute.
Hey, salute, brother. We'll holla.
Later, my man.
Alrighty.
Arthur Life. Ladies
Dilly
and gentlemen,
dilly
if
to
you
Arthur.
don't eat Hot Pockets, you better eat Hot Pockets.
Definitely go subscribe to Arthur's channel if you have not already. The man's almost at 1K. He's about to be there. He's about to do his thing. Just give me 1 second for you guys. I want to grab a link really quick for you.
Oh, snap. We're getting links. Getting LinkedIn, bitches.
Damn it, I should have just did it that way. Oh well. That's right, Treat. Sexy duo.
KM, did they just start? Yeah, they started 4 minutes ago, huh? Fuck the Astros.
Shout out to Goose76. I know he's covering that game right now. Goose is covering that one. Shout out to the homie Goose. So everybody hang tight with me. Really quick, we're gonna do a little raid action. Y'all know how it go down.
Raid. Shall know.
So as always, you know, we greatly appreciate you guys tuning in to the show. Today was a good show as always. We got a lot of great calls and a lot of interesting calls. Look for more news and developments and announcements coming from our channel. Like some of you guys have mentioned in the chat, you know, so it's a rough time as a sports fan during the summertime. So we're gonna do a lot to push ourselves creatively, and you know, not just as analysts but as artists as well. I feel like we create art with what we do, so we're gonna push ourselves as artists as well to keep the channel and keep the show as interactive and as creative as possible for you guys throughout the summer months. I mean, there's gonna be like free agency, like pieces that will drop, and you know, different things like that. So make sure you guys stay tuned. This is also a good time for us because we can get a lot done for you guys heading into football season, to make sure that we can give you the best quality football season that there is. But other than that, you know, you got anything? Oh, June 5th, really quick. We will be at Legends Barbershop here in Colorado Springs. If you are in Colorado and you want to get that personable touch, you know, picking up your merch, you can swing through. We'll have a stand set up, and you know, we just gonna be you know, letting shirts fly. You can go ahead and order a shirt. Merch will be available to distribute on our website soon, so make sure you guys check out our website. We're gonna have tons of new articles coming through our website. You know, so make sure you guys, you know, click there, check out the website. Also, June 5th, we'll be at Red Rocks Bar, and that'll be the opening of a partnership that we did with Scooter Smoking Barbecue. He will be opening up his restaurant residency. So Wednesday through Sunday, he's gonna be there throwing it down. We'll be there for the premiere of that. Treat, you'll be able to. The website is there. got you hooked up with the website treat. And merch will be available probably within the next week or two online. Other than that, man, you got any announcements for him? Any Cubs games or anything you got?
At a minimum, tomorrow there is obviously Stanley Cup action going on tomorrow. I mean, honestly, we'll probably tune into Butcher's Block just because.
Yeah, we'll be in
that's
the
where the fucking action's at on the hockey stream because it's his team. So look for us to probably do something like this again. Maybe we'll come up with a little something. I got some things in mind just in the last 2 minutes I've been thinking about. So we'll probably do something like this again tomorrow. Just open talk with you guys, something fun between me and Robbie back and forth. So
Yeah.
just stay tuned for that. We just want to keep content out for you guys and keep talking about whatever we might have missed today and that comes out tomorrow and or tonight.
Facts.
That's all I got.
But other than that, here's the link. 1 second. Probably won't be any servers. Hey, no worries. Slap
Slap
yourself.
yourself. You're doing better than us, my man.
Yup,
Better
do your
than me.
thing.
You know, better than me.
I was about to say, yeah, I started. I did my thing. Slap yourself. Do your thing, bro. No worries, man. I understand. I know that's like I used to have to go do those field training days, and shit like that. It is what it is. But here's the link over to Butcher's Block stream. Everybody hop in the stream. Hashtag Rumboyz Raid. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know what's going down. Make sure you got the bell on. Post noti it up. All that good stuff. And share the stream. Share our stream. Share Butcher's Block stream.
It's all one at this point.
That is all. Yeah, it's literally one big network. The Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do is Ty Boogie's shot glass disappears because it's green. That's funny. And yeah, I told you, dog.
I'm gonna make it disappear again, mother. Yeah.
Deli, ladies and gentlemen. Salud.
Peace.
We are out of here.